Right, now a few lessons ago, I did a lesson on macro using these tubes. Now these tubes were £10, I don't know if you remember the lesson, but anyway, they were £10. I've now bought a set made by Polaroid, and these were £60, but these are automatic and they fit the Canon or the Nikon. So they've got automatic connections. There's a 13mm, a 21mm and a 31mm, and they go together so beautifully. It's going to be a much nicer experience using these. Because autofocus, we've got auto f-stop. I mean, they just seem a good deal. So I'm going to give them a try. Now just one thing beforehand. I dropped my macro lens off the back of a motorbike. I know I shouldn't be riding a motorbike at my age. You'd sound like my mother. But I've always wondered, and I know that some of you have too, because some of you asked, if you can use macro tubes on a macro lens. Well, I tell you, you can. I've just tried it. And what's interesting, I could get down to about 1mm from the lens. Now, how you get the light onto the subject is a different matter, but it is possible. So that's an interesting thing. Anyway, let's get on with testing it and we'll see what we can do. This is a standard Canon 24-7 to 85mm lens. It's on 85mm at the moment, and that really is as close as it will focus. I can't get any closer. It's not a macro lens. Well, now I'm going to change and put on the first ring. I mean, that's without a ring, so we're going to put the smallest ring on. I'm going to try and keep the camera in the same position, but obviously it's going to move a bit. Well, this is just with the ring on, so that already is closer, because the ring is, of course, added a bit closer to the lens, closer to the subject. Now this is as close as the first 13mm ring will allow us to get. Pretty good, isn't it? So I'll change now to the other ring, which is the 21mm, and we'll see what that does. Right, I've added the 21 to the 13 now, and this is its minimum. This is what happens just by putting the ring on, but we're getting already close to the subject. Well, now we already have a problem where we're getting very, very close to the lens. Now this is the maximum we can get with the 21 and the 13mm one together. I'll try the other one, but I don't think I'll get light into the subject with this lens. Now that's with all of the rings on, and I'm only about 1 centimetre away from the product. So as you can see, I'll try and cheat it up a little so I get some light onto it, but we're very, very close in. Well, we better change to a 300mm. Now this is the only 300mm lens I've got, and it's got all the rings on. It's a Sigma lens, so it's not one of the best Sigma lenses, but I find it extremely good quality. I mean, this has got all the rings on. We're covering a surface of about 2.5 centimetres, as you can see from this shot of the ruler. Now, what's my verdict? Well, I've got nothing to say against them. They really are very, very good. A lot cheaper than other rings on the market. Very good value for money. So these won't be going back. You can, of course, get them through the site. So good luck with your macro, and it's goodbye.